Well, welcome to another Classics World video. We're up in Snettisham in Norfolk at the classic car specialist Cairns to look at their glorious array of cars for sale, and we thought we'd start in their lovely sheltered barn selection here. We've got a fantastic selection of cars, Joe. What do you reckon? Where's your favourite?
Lovely selection here, and a lot of convertibles, perfect as the spring comes around. There's an R107 there, 300 SL. We've just taken this out for an upcoming twin test, and it is lovely.
Yeah, spoiler alert, we love it.
Oh, it's just stunning. It's only the 300, so it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's silky smooth, mint condition. It's got the hardtop with it, the original radio. Just gorgeous.
I think what I like about the selection of cars here is that it really spans all eras. So you've got a really late example of the R107. We've got a nice modern Boxster here, 2003 vintage XKR convertible, and this SLK compressor model.
Yeah, really nice example. This unusual in yellow. I mean, it isn't to everyone's taste, but I happen to quite like it. It stands out from the crowd a little bit. 97 car, so it's quite early. It's a 230 compressor, so it's got a nice turn of speed, a supercharged convertible Mercedes. But if you fancy more traditional classics, MGB GT here, rubber bumper, mini light wheels, fantastically well kept. It's had a bit of work done to it. It's featuring in an upcoming MGB buying guide. It is a peach. It's absolutely
lovely. It looks glorious. Is that pageant blue?
It is indeed, sir.
Yeah, and I think it looks fantastic.
The deck chair seats in there, yeah, this is lovely. If you don't mind the rubber bumpers, and they are coming into their own now, this is a very good one to have. It's lovely. But if you prefer something not quite as tidy as these beauties, there are some absolute gems just outside.
Let's head out there. Come on.
But first, our friends at Lancaster Insurance are running monthly giveaways. You can win all sorts, from experience days to tools, restaurant vouchers and tech. So click the link below at the end of the video to enter their latest competition.
Right, from all those shiny glories in that barn, Joe, I just really wanted to look at some of these delightful abandoned fintail Mercedes here.
Absolutely incredible. They first turned up here at Cairns. I'll give you a little wide angle here, when they were used as parts cars, and they've been pretty much stripped bare. Everything except the engines, because Mercedes engines just never die, so you never need
Well, exactly. The engines are bulletproof, so this one's still in there. But, I mean, just what a fantastic curiosity. And there's another one here.
Incredible selection of cars.
How many are there? Let's just step round over this.
They just keep going, don't they? I mean, they're all being slowly reclaimed by nature, you can see. They've clearly been here a very long time. I think this one might need a new boot seal. But,
Roadster.
Rubber bumper MGB there. This one has been robbed of its lovely B-series engine, but these are still kept around because some bits on here are still usable for parts. You know, there's still spotlights on it, there's the odd little badge and bit of trim. If you have a look in here, it is very much second-hand in there, but it has got a built-in cup holder, so that's good. It's just incredible to see what was once. I mean, this would have been the pride of some high-end executive back in the day. This would have been just an incredibly expensive car, and now it's just being reclaimed by nature, but there's something kind of morbidly fascinating about it.
But I also think this is a sign of a real enthusiast business where they're using older cars like these as parts donors to keep other ones on the road.
You don't have to buy new. What was wrong with recycling? And if there's still good bits, which as you can see here there still are, I think it's brilliant that they keep examples like this. But when you want to talk about nice examples, this isn't one, but it is one of my absolute favourite cars, as you know, W123 Mercedes.
W123, so this again, another parts donor car.
Indeed it is, and
just bits of fascia, the seats are still here.
This one was the leather interior by the look of it, so that might go again, you never know, bit of cleaning up. And I know this all largely looks too far gone, but there are still bits you can use here, even little bits of chrome trim like this.
Chrome trim, door handles.
It's all still totally usable. And you go and try and buy these new Mercedes parts, you're talking about a fortune here. So in what might a lot of people would consider an absolute, useless wreck of a car, actually could be a real treasure trove of parts. There's another 123 behind you there, look, coupe.
Yeah. There's another one there.
Oh, just Mercedes for days. I'm in heaven. It's all going to need a bit of titivation, but even things like the dashboard still looks reasonably good, so you can pull that out and clean it. The seats are okay. A little air filter cover there, and even bits of the body panels. I mean, this door actually is not too bad, is it? You could save that. No. But thankfully this car I think probably deserves to be here, if for no other reason than it's got those chrome arch extensions.
Absolutely.
It deserves to be here for that reason alone. This one here, we've got a nice four-door. I believe this is still got its engine as well. They've pulled a few gearboxes out, but
yeah, all the interior's gone, hasn't it?
This has donated its whole interior, the gauge cluster's gone. It's actually really nice to see that all these parts, because there would have been a time when this was worthless and it would have been weighed in, and if it had been weighed in, all those parts would have gone.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's still here and there's still bits. I mean, that bumper, give it a clean, and I'd quite happily put that on my own car.
Yep. Absolutely.
I think that looks really good. There are a couple of older style Mercs here. There's a coupe 123 there. I think that might even be a 280, which is just fantastic. And it's so many of these parts that are getting another life when they might not have done. There's even, look, the remnants of one of those horsehair Mercedes seats there. So if you wondered how these are made,
Oh, goodness.
there you go.
Saab 9000.
Oh, big 9000 fan.
What, 1992, 93?
This is a turbo.
Again, you just hope that this gets used on another occasion to keep another 9000 on the road. I mean, look at that interior.
It's mint
It's
in here.
absolutely spotless.
Original Saab mats in green. I bet you can't find those for love nor money. Look, even the driver's seat. This thing's immaculate.
So if anyone has got a Saab 9000 that they want to recommission, they could do a lot worse than give Kim Cairns a call.
This thing's done 67,000 miles.
It's just incredible,
This
isn't it?
interior is really, really tidy. Honestly, if you need any Saab 9000 bits, give Kim a shout, because I'm sure they can do you a deal. That looks really good. Look at the roof on that CLK as well. That'll go again.
Yeah, that's a good. That's in good nick, isn't it?
But we can't ignore it any longer. There's a 308.
This is a really early 308 because it's on an R-Edge.
And most of it is still available.
Most, I like it. You know, we talk about reusing parts, headlight, grille, all in good condition.
I've seen cars on the road with worse condition headlights than that.
The chrome bumper blades, they always go on these cars. People sort of have parking dings and then they knock these out of shape.
This is actually tidy, isn't it?
Yeah, so again, just sort of understanding what's got of any value in here.
Look at your all-important interior. Again, it's actually really clean.
Good seats, yeah, the wood veneer's in good condition. It's, yeah, it's
really
great.
tidy.
Take this home,
I'm
really.
surprised this isn't our next project car, frankly.
Oh, don't give me ideas, that's fine. Another Saab here, this time a 900, a really late example, again on a sort of 92k reg.
Do like a 900.
But again, look at the interior. The interior is spotless. Those
looks
seats
brand new.
are glorious.
Again, this is a ripe source of parts, particularly for a car like this where it's worth far more in bits than it is as a whole car.
The trouble is, we all know how hard it is to get things like interior trim.
Yeah.
So to get a car like this with such immaculate carpets, seats, dashboard, everything.
It will go again, or it won't, but its parts will. And that's what I like, is that you can take an old car like this off the road to save 5 or 10 others.
Yeah. Are you an Alpha fan?
I like an Alpha. There's a 156.
156.
Poor thing's been sat here for a while, but again, it looks like it's been well used for parts because we've got no seats. Now, there's a good chance this will have had, there you go, you can see by the back seat, the glorious Momo leather. So those seats have gone again. They've lived in another Alpha of some sort, and I think that's great to see.
It's even got the Alpha 156 floor mats and stuff.
I know, you
people
probably
would
can't
want
find those anywhere, can you?
Fantastic.
Even little things like glove box lid. No, this is great because these parts are all still totally viable. And actually, this poor thing would probably not be viable to get back to the road, but its parts can go again.
Yeah. No,
Same
absolutely.
story with this CLK. Nice condition roof on that.
Well, look, I think we've looked enough at the rusty stuff. There's some more shiny stuff over here. So
Let's go. Well,
why don't you talk about this Alpha Spider
walk this
first?
way, sir. Late D-Reg Series 3 Alpha Spider. Really nice. It's got the leather interior, right-hand drive, which isn't a given, 70-odd thousand miles. Really good condition, perfect for the summer. More interesting than MGB.
They are glorious, so I will let you have that one. But I know for many this will be a bit boring, a little bit Teutonic. But this E39 is fabulous.
It's great, isn't it? 52 plate.
Face it on with the angel eyes. It's
Divisive, but I like them.
It's only a 2 litre, but auto, the interior is spotless. If you were looking for a daily driver, have this, drive around in it all day and still have a bit of credibility when you go to
Keep
your
it for
car
10
shows.
years and it'll be worth twice what you paid for it, I reckon.
Absolutely, you wouldn't lose out on
Really
that.
cool, ultra reliable, great car to drive, arguably peak BMW.
Yeah, no, I don't think they got better than this, frankly.
No,
So,
big
yeah.
fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if this is a bit too modern, a bit too German for you, there's a few more interesting options this way.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Right, Joe, we've got a Series 2 long wheelbase Land Rover Safari on fleet. This is a Series 3 short wheelbase Safari, so this is just a measly 7-seater. So you can poke your 7-seater SUVs.
This is a proper 7-seater SUV that will actually get you places. Inside, honest, it's tidy. I really like this.
A real collector's piece. 14,000 recorded miles, not restored or modified. It's just a fantastic example, but really big fan of Triumph Dolomites, Joe.
Yes.
This isn't a Sprint.
1500 HL, so it's kind of one down from a Dolly Sprint, but it does wear the Sprint wheels. In yellow, with the vinyl C-pillars on it. Glorious, isn't it?
I'm a real big fan of these. I love the interior, I love the 3-spoke steering wheel.
Such a nice example. It's not a Sprint, but it's still cool. You can still have fun with this. Drive every day, take it to a car show. I love it, and it's just a great example of what Kim Cairns have got to offer here. The variety, the rarity, and the superb condition of everything they've got in stock, except the stuff tucked around the back that they're stripping for parts, of course. It's brilliant. So head to the Kim Cairns website, have a full look at all the cars they got in stock.
Absolutely. Well, I've already spent a fortune in my head walking around today, so
oh dear.
yes.
We'll get finance on the phone, but for now, thanks for watching. See you again soon.
See you soon.
This video is proudly sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Give them a call on 01480 400 889 for an insurance quote on your classic car. And don't forget to click the link below to enter their latest competition.